Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, I'll give you the quick overview about Eclipse. So what is Eclipse, why it is required for Java, and what are the different versions we have in Eclipse. And also we will see how to download the Eclipse from the official website. First, we need to understand what is Eclipse. Eclipse is the IDE for Java. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So what exactly this IDE, Kishore? Simple. Java is the language. If you want to implement this language, we need some platform. That platform, technically, we call it as a IDE. So Eclipse is the IDE for Java. So Eclipse is the place where we can write the Java programs and execute the Java programs. Like as Eclipse, we have many IDEs are available in the market, like NetBeans, IntelliJ, JDeveloper, BlueJ, JCreator, like this, so many IDEs are available in the market. But familiar and a commonly used IDE for Java is what? Eclipse. So before working on Eclipse with Java, we need to satisfy some preconditions. So what are the conditions we need to satisfy? Let me explain you what are all the preconditions we need to satisfy before we are working on Eclipse with Java. The first condition is install JDK. Install JDK in our system. So Java Development Kit 8 and above versions is suggestible. Of course, the latest version is 14. So you can install any version from 8 and above. So coming to the second one. Second one is what? Setup path and class path. Setup path and class path. We already discussed in the last videos how to install the JDK and how to set up the path and class path. I hope you remember, guys. So I explained you clearly how to install JDK and set up the path and class path. If you have any confusion, you just refer that video again. So to get the clear picture, okay? So coming to the next one, once you set up the path and class path, the third one is what? The third one is what? Download Eclipse. Download Eclipse. Since Eclipse is the open source, so directly we can download this Eclipse from the official website called eclipse.org. We'll see later how to download the Eclipse from the official website. So next step is what? Fourth condition is what? Create Java project in Eclipse. Create Java project in Eclipse. These are all the four preconditions we need to satisfy. Since we already satisfied these two, now we need to take care of this downloading Eclipse and creating Java project in Eclipse. So before downloading Eclipse, let me take you to different version history of the Eclipse, guys. Eclipse was released, the first version was released in 2004. So 2004, and every year they are releasing one version, guys. So we'll see the list of complete version history. So it is there in the wiki as well. So just to go to the Google here, search for Eclipse versions. Search for Eclipse versions, guys. So you can see the list of versions in wiki here. So just to click on this link. When you click on this link, you can see the list of versions over here. See, guys, the first version was released in 2004. 21st June 2004, the first version was released. And there was no name for this version, guys. And the version number is 3.0. This is the first version. So after that, for in every year in the month of June, they're releasing one version, guys. Every year, one version they are releasing. See, in 2005, they released one more version. Still, there is no name for that. After that, in 2006, they released one more version. Version number is 3.2, and the name of the version is what? Callisto. So after that, 2007 Europa, and 2008 Ganymede, and 2009 Galileo, and 2010 it's a Helios, and 2011 it's a Indigo, 2012 it's a Zuno, and 2013 it's a Kepler, and 2014 it's a Luna, 2015 Mars, 2016 Neon. If you observe it, every month, every year, June, in the month of June, they are releasing, guys. So 2018 Photon, 2017 Oxygen, and 2018 Photon. So from 2018 onwards, they stopped keeping the names for the Eclipse, and they are giving the year name hyphen month name. They're keeping year name and hyphen month names as a Eclipse version names, guys. So very latest version is what? This is the one. But don't use these very latest versions, guys. Still, we did not explore how to work with this. What are new features in the latest versions? For working on Selenium especially, so any version is fine, especially from Kepler. 4.3 and above versions is suggestible. So in our project, still we are using Kepler, and in some other projects, I'm handling 8 projects, guys. In my client, I'm handling 8 projects, and some of the projects we are using Kepler. In some of the projects, we are using Oxygen. So that depends on the requirement of the client again. So that's what any version you can download from the Kepler and above. So it is suggestible to download Kepler, or you can download Oxygen, and Photon also is fine, guys. So how to download this Eclipse? We can download this Eclipse from the official website. So how to download this? Let's go to the Google again. See, directly go to the eclipse.org. So I'm just directly typing Eclipse, see Eclipse, Eclipse download. If I search for Eclipse download, it will navigate you directly to the downloads page of eclipse.org. And by default, you can see the latest version. So by default, it will suggest you to download the latest version, guys. See, get Eclipse ID 2020-03. But it is not suggestible you to download for Selenium perspective, guys. We can go for older version. So what is the older version? We can use it, guys. See, I'm searching for Eclipse Kepler download. I'm just searching for Eclipse Kepler download. So Kepler download. So still it navigates to the eclipse.org, and the Kepler packages download space it will navigate. So this is the download space for Kepler. So Eclipse standard 4.3.2. So if it is see, it depends on your environment, you need to download the zip file, guys. So for Windows 32-bit and 64-bit we have, and Mac and Linux as well. So mine is Windows 64-bit. I'm just clicking on this link. When I click on this 64-bit one, okay, zip file will be downloading, guys. It's a somewhat bit lengthy file, guys. So that's what I don't want to download it now. I already downloaded in my system. I'll show you in my downloads folder. Just see, I'm just canceling this downloading process and go to the downloads page in my system. You can see. So go to the downloads here. We can see. One second, guys. 1 second. Eclipse. See, like this, you can get it. You can get the Eclipse like this. 1 second, it's gone. 1 second, one more time, we'll see. Yes, you can see Eclipse standard Kepler zip file you downloaded. So once we download the zip file, you need to extract this zip file anywhere. So you can extract on your desktop, anywhere you can extract it, guys. So right click on this, you just simply right click on this and extract all. You can extract on your desktop. So when I extract it on my desktop, I can get the Eclipse folder like this. So when you open this Eclipse folder, you can see different components here, guys. And this is the one. So Eclipse, this is the icon which we can use to open, and we can create the Java project and all. So this is the third precondition. What are the three preconditions satisfied so far? First one is what? Install the JDK. Yes, we already completed. Next one, set up the path and class path. Yes, we did it. And third one is what? Download the Eclipse and extract the zip file so that you can get the Eclipse folder like this. So last one is what? Create the Java project in Eclipse. So how to create the Java project in Eclipse? So that we'll see practically with the example now. How to create the Java project, guys. So once you download the Eclipse folder, and I'm just creating one folder on my desktop. See, I'm just creating one folder on my desktop, new folder. So in that folder, guys, I'm just keeping one, I'm just copying and paste the Eclipse, which you downloaded. Whichever the Eclipse you downloaded, I just copy and paste the Eclipse folder here. Once I maintain the Eclipse folder here, just double click on the Eclipse. And when I double click on the Eclipse icon, the first window, it will show me as a workspace. So this is the first window. So what is a workspace, Kishore? Very important area, guys. See, what is a workspace? So Eclipse is asking me a question. So user, you are trying to open the Eclipse now. Why you are opening Eclipse? To write the Java programs. So my question is, user, whichever the Java programs you are going to write in Eclipse, where do you want me to save those programs? That is called as workspace location. So please provide the workspace location. Understand, guys? So what is the workspace, guys? So we are opening Eclipse to write the Java programs. So whichever the Java programs we prepared in Eclipse, where do you want me to save those programs? Specify the location. That location we call it as a workspace. So this workspace location, anywhere you can mention. So I'm just keeping this workspace in a RC8 folder, right? So in the same folder, guys. What was the folder? It is RC8. In RC8 folder, click on OK. So I'm just creating one folder called work, subfolder called work. See, in RC8 folder, you don't have, we don't have any work folder. But when you mention the workspace here, click on OK button. See, automatically one work folder will get generated here. All of you guys clear? So this is the workspace location. This workspace location you can maintain outside also. You can maintain outside also, but it is suggestible you to keep everything in a single location, guys. Okay. So once you mention the workspace location and click on OK, it will navigate to the welcome page of Eclipse. This is the welcome page. So this is the place where we can see the overview and tutorials, what is new in this Eclipse version, different information about the Eclipse we can see here. You need not to touch them. Just see in the top right corner, you can see workbench. All of you can see one image, you can see workbench image. When you click on this image, you'll be navigating to Eclipse homepage. This is the Eclipse homepage. It is showing me everything empty because we did not create any Java project till now. Just now I opened the Eclipse, so I can see everything is empty. So what to do, sir? What to do, Kishore? Now, once you open the Eclipse, once you reached homepage of Eclipse, you need to create the Java project first. How to create the Java project in Eclipse? Simple, guys. How to create the Java project? You can see by default Package Explorer here. So I'm going to create the Java project now. How to create the Java project? Go to the files. Go to the file menu in Eclipse. New. Go to the file menu in Eclipse. New Java project. When I click on this Java project, you can see when I click on this Java project, it will ask me to specify the name of the project. I'm keeping the project name as something like sample project. I'm just giving it as a sample project, and use default JREs. That's all. Click on finish button, guys. When you click on finish button, so automatically one Java project has been created. So once you create the Java project, now you can start working on Java. So you can start designing the Java project. You can start writing the Java programs and create the packages, create the classes, and create the methods. Everything, whatever you want to do, everything you can do it in the Eclipse. That we'll see how to write the first Java program in Eclipse and what are the advantages we have with Eclipse and the Eclipse architecture. I'll explain in the next sessions, guys. So I hope you understand this. If you have any questions or any clarifications, you can send me a message or you can post it in a comment section and I'll give you a quick reply with the solution, guys. So thank you for watching Kishore Technologies.